What it do, sugar bears? I am Sugar Mama. But as we know, things ain't always gonna be sweet, y'all. I'm so glad that you clicked on my channel today. And as always, there's no place I would rather be than to be here with y'all, spreading love, light, and knowledge. Now, you see the channel message. There's a masculine here who is definitely, first of all, let me just say, I don't know if you're with this person or not. I don't know if you are still with this person or not. We're going to break it down in the cards. However, the channel message that I'm getting is that you're no longer with this person. Okay. However, they really love you. Okay. Really love you in a very deep way. I feel like a lot of y'all are not with them, but it's like the positivity that they feel for you, the love that they feel for you, the gratitude and the acknowledgement, and even being able to see who you are. It's like, how do they have all these deep feelings for you if you're no longer with them? But that would make sense if, you know, their entire life changed when you got with them. Okay, this person feels like you turned them into a man, like you made them responsible. Your love that you have and who you are and your sweetness really blocked and shielded this person's mind from things that really they had no control over. But I feel like whoever this is, they're seeing it now that you're gone. This person definitely wants you back. Okay, let's just tap into the messages, please and thank you, Spirit. Now, y'all, I do free readings on my channel, so if you are just now linking up with me and Spirit is just now I'm having you click on my channel, make sure you subscribe so you know when I'm doing free personal readings, and you can hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live and doing free readings and showing love on my channel. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages for my sugar bears, please and thank you, y'all? It is so important, so important that y'all hit the like button for me. Okay, YouTube really determines if y'all are digging me, if y'all like the video or not. So please just at this time take a moment to like the video. Okay, if you really enjoy the readings and you really appreciate me, just take a moment and like the video for your girl. Okay, because we are growing over here. Okay, now it's time for a divine intervention. Let's tap into this energy, and you can stick around even if the entire story does not resonate with you. You will learn something here, and you will learn how to pass it on to other people. Okay, so make sure you stick around and get this knowledge that our angels and our spirit guides want us to know. Okay, Spirit, yeah, let's just tap into this. Okay, so again, whoever this is, like they really digging you the long way. They are admitting before they did not do you right, they didn't treat you right, they were like a dog, very promiscuous, wanting several lovers, running around here acting a fool with their friends. Okay, but they're saying that in the space that they were unable to change. Okay, they were unable to change in the space that they were. But let's see. Okay, so now I do have a reversal, so of course I want full confirmation on this reversal. Okay, so just 1 second, sugar bears. Let's see what this what they're saying with this page of swords that then came out in reverse, because what I would typically say is not coming to me. So I want the true reversal definition. Okay. Yeah, boo. Yeah. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise why this person is ever so much loving you now, because initially they were so arrogant. Okay, and a liar, an arrogant liar. Okay. This person didn't even have any shame. They didn't have any shame, and they were blinded by whatever was going on around them. Okay, so initially they acted a fool. I'm getting like, this is kind of like a situation where, I don't realize what I had until it's gone. I didn't realize what type of man that I was up under your love until you left me, and now I'm stuck where I am now. Okay, because there's no comparison to your love and the way that you evolved me and you helped mold me, and you literally turned me into a man. Okay, I don't have that now. I'm hearing there's no comparison, okay, with your love. So yeah, Spirit is saying he was lying to himself. He was very arrogant, so he lied to himself about his behaviors and the things that he was doing, sugar bears. Let's see, what is this, Spirit? Yeah. I'm getting you got up out of there. I'm getting you got out of there. Ten of Swords. Okay, I wanted the cards to tell the story more so than my channel messages, because sometimes it's like I don't want my personal stuff to taint the reading, right? So I wanted to come out in the cards if y'all are still in this relationship. I'm getting that you're not. You walked away. You walked away, and I'm getting you stayed gone. With this Four of Swords, you stayed gone. Okay, you needed rest so that your soul will accept its body back. You needed rest and healing and recovery time. Okay, and I'm getting that's what you got. Okay. And it brought in so much balance, understanding, and inevitably protection, ascension, like walking away from whoever this is. The things that people receive from you, why this person loves you so much, I'm getting everybody, your friends acknowledge who you are, what you bring in their lives, your younger cousins and sisters and all that type of stuff. Like, you that one. That's not what I want to say, but y'all know I can't cuss yet. But you are that one, sis. Period. I hope you know what I'm saying. You that B is what I want to say. And you know you are, because after leaving this situation, everything that you put into everybody else, you put that into yourself, and now you feel the advantage of your own energy. Come on, Spirit. I can't be too loud because we got sound now. We got sound. Okay. Yeah. Baby. Okay, let me say that again if I can bring myself back. No, I can't say the same exact words again. I'm going to have to watch it back just like you guys watch it, because this is real genuine channeling, okay? So, you started, they're saying it again, you started having the advantage of your own energy. Come on, somebody. You started putting that love in the things that you want for your life. You started doing it for yourself, and notice how strong your power is. Like, you already knew how strong your power was. Okay. But once you let this situation go, and intentionally poured you into you, baby, while you sitting up here waiting for him to pour it into you. When you poured it into you, you see, like, especially, and God is telling me, and it's funny that I say God. Now we're connecting with God's here. Okay. There's a God that is saying, okay, there's a God that is saying, come on, I lost it. I lost it because I should have just said what was being said, but it is definitely going to come back to me. Okay. But, okay, so when you poured back into you, Sugar Bears, you brought this balance back into your life, okay? And you brought in ascension, protection. You genuinely changed your own life, okay? And you did see what you were doing in other people's lives, but you were putting that energy into the wrong people who like just didn't deserve it, okay? And with you putting this energy into people that didn't deserve it, it was depleting you of your energy. So now, okay, that's what God was saying. God is saying that, thank you. I told you it was going to come back. And let me hurry up and tell you before I lose it again. But, y'all, what God is saying is going to take, some of y'all are at this point, where it's time to open your eyes to see what you've created in your life, because some of us have been so in survival mode since birth. Most of us have been in survival mode since birth, or a very young age, if you're here on my channel, okay? And it takes time, training, whatever. Girl, I just heard fumigating. I heard fumigating. Look, to get this out of this survival mode mentality. Okay, God is saying that if you don't see this yet, Sugar Bears, because you are, it's because you're still healing from this survival mode. Okay, I'll give you an example. I ended up separating from my husband, and with 4 children, like, that's a scary thing to do. That's a scary thing for any woman, especially if you share finances, right? And then I do it at a time when the world was going to dust. Oh my gosh, during the pandemic, okay? I gotta break during those times, that's and it was a scary time, and it's like, it was very scary. So not only was I born into survival mode, it turned that up, it jacked that up, like, by 100%, the fact that I was now about to choose to live alone with my children, knowing that I need the help from him financially. I need the help from him, just need the support, so it was a big thing. So my survival mode kicked up like 100%, to the point where I did not see what I had built around me, y'all. I did not see that, okay, sis, you've been on your own for 4 years, and whether he helps or not, your rent is paid. You ain't on no assistance. And your children, whether he helps or not, your children are fed. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Somebody got to be feeling me. Thank you, God. Praise your name, God. And I couldn't, y'all. I could not see what I had built around me. Like, it's been years. You have gotten a more feasible home for your children, because now you got a teenager and he want his own room. The dogs need a whole room because, I don't play that. I love my babies, but y'all have your own room. Like, I want that separate from, I'm not about to be walking around with dog hair because I have dogs living in my living area. And the dogs needed their own room, and the children needed to be in a safe neighborhood, and that type of stuff costs money. I didn't have those type of luxuries. So I was born into survival mode, and then me making the decisions that I made, like, it kicked up, and I could not see, well, damn, you've provided this, whether you have help or not. You've built this. You've done that. Look at what you've done around you. I could not see it because I was in survival mode. Okay. I had never given myself a pat on the back because I was in survival mode. So let's get back to the reading. This is what Spirit is saying. For some of y'all, you're in survival mode, so you haven't felt this yet, but you're about to. Back to who you are and what your energy is able to provide. Okay, so God is saying that survival mode is taking that out of you. Notice that, call it what it is, and ask him to take it out of you. Okay, so out of you. You're already out of it. Okay, call it out of you. You are already out of survival mode. Call survival mode out of you. Okay, so bam. So that's what God is saying. Okay. So Spirit is saying you are now recognizing how dope you are. For those of y'all who just needed that lesson, hey, that's nothing but survival mode. Now that I know what it is, I can cast that out of my body with the help of God. And now I can see just how amazing my energy is and what my energy has provided to my life now that I've poured into myself. Whew. That was a lot, sugar bears. Okay, so Spirit, what are the messages? Because I know y'all came here for that man. Yeah. So this person, what they did, the hot mess that they were during the relationship, sugar bears, and the way that you had to, withstood, like you had to withstand this relationship, this energy has been reverted back to them. So remember how bad you were feeling, how bad and hard and difficult, and you know what I'm saying? And you just had to grit your teeth and bear it so that you could make it through life, so that you don't make any unwise decisions and end up in a bad place with your children or for yourself, whatever. Spirit is saying this is what this person is doing now. They have to hold on to this strength of not having you to build them and make them a man. Okay. And they want you back really, really bad. Okay. They're like, they're saying, I put you first now. Now, this person, now this masculine would put you above all else. They will put you on the biggest pedestal of, but it's like they took you to the limit. There is no, well, okay, you put me first now. And you realize now that I was this person in your life and I molded you into a man because, I gave you a reason to feel like a man and go out there and build yourself, build your business, your career, gave you children to take care of, a home, a wife, a person, whatever, to take care of, people to take care of, so many responsibilities to take care of. Yeah. And it's just like they feel like they need you back. They want you back, okay? And it hurts them that it disturbs them that they cannot make plans to get you back, because you've chosen yourself. You've chosen healthy soil, okay? You've chosen, I thought I was live. I got to do it like this when I'm alive because of green screen. You've chosen healthy soil, okay? Instead of this devil, a very codependent, toxic, broken, filthy energy, okay? You've chosen clean soil to sow your seeds elsewhere, to build elsewhere, okay? And this person, they are left to really suffer, but have to be strong and settle, and like the way that they're feeling, they really want to kick and scream and act a fool and huff, puff, and blow the house down and all this other stuff that they would prefer to do, but they can't. So it's like they have to be strong the way that you had to be strong when you wanted to huff, puff, and blow his blow. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of what I'm hearing, and it's very inappropriate for YouTube. The spirits are very fun, and they don't have a filter. They say exactly what they want to say, and they have the best time when we are channeling with them. Okay, they have an excellent time, so they're having a good time and saying very inappropriate things. So sometimes when I laugh, it's because I'm laughing at them. Okay, y'all. But yeah, let's see. I can't say that, so let's go. Spirit, what else would you like my sugar bears to know? The energy is so strong, y'all. The energy is so strong. There's what do you want them to? Okay, they said they told me to get this deck, get this other deck. Spirits, what do you want me to? Yeah, so it's like they can't get to you anymore, but they have to be very strong. They have to be diligent. They have to be respectful in a time where they just don't. It's just so hard to do this, but they have to, because finally, I'm hearing, finally they acknowledge who you are and what you provided to their lives. Okay, God has a gift for you. Okay, God has a gift for you. Now that you've chosen to kind of turn away from this person and get away from this person. Okay. Yeah. I will not bless you with him around. You see how these cards talk? You see? I'm shuffling. I know you can't see, girl. I'm shuffling. Okay, just go to the old videos. It used to be just my hands. I won't play you. Yeah. The spirit is saying the energy that he was in, it was all about sex. Even though you were building a great life and an outcome, this person could not see it. it was all about sex. And he messed it up going outside and outside sources. Okay? Yeah. He didn't take his time to admire you and see you for who you were. He just wanted instant gratification. This change, this responsibility, this turning him into a man, it went straight to his nuts. So how does he feel now? Yeah, I can't make it up. Women were just an object of his affection. That's it. That's all. Okay? Yeah. And you took your, listen, love does not die. Love moves on. You took who you are and you moved on. You are love. Baby, that's why you so blessed. That's why you look up and you're taken care of. Okay, and like I said, it took me so long to get out that lesson of survival mode because some of y'all are still in survival mode, baby. Look up, baby, all it's going to take is for you to just realize this. Look up and see how blessed you are. Get your protection up. Keep your protection up every single day. Every day. I mean it. Okay. You moved on. You took your love, you are love, and you moved on. And God has a gift for you. Okay? Energies of love and light only. Energies of love and light only. Energies of love and light only. Any other energies outside of love and light who love Christ, who loves our great spirit, who loves Yeshua, you cannot be here. I banish you. Okay? My bad, y'all. Somebody try to sneak up in this. I ain't worried about it. All I gotta do is just cast them right on out. But somebody try to sneak in. Girl. Y'all think somebody. That's why they told me to pick up these cards. If you rewind and you see how long and listen how long I was shuffling, nothing was coming out. It's because they said what they wanted to say with that deck and told me to pick up this deck. Look, I am not a man without you. I am not a man without you, girl. And you decided ignorance is not innocence. Just because you don't know no better, just because this masculine didn't know no better and how to act, and you made him man, he went around here acting like a baby and a teenager, and you trying to make him a man, and you're trying. You realize that ignorance and him not knowing how to be a man because his daddy didn't show him and his granddaddy didn't show him, that ignorance, it's not innocence. It does not make you innocent. That you're around here dealing with several women. Okay? Having women be just the object of affection. No respect to your wife. No respect to your woman. No respect to the side chicks that are allowing you to play games. No respect to any type of woman. Yeah. That's not innocence. Okay? Yeah. You realize that this person was not a blessing. This person is a lesson and you had to run. This is what you realize. And for those of y'all who's new here, this is a beautiful, positive deck. That's why you're getting, listen, and didn't I say something about codependence? But that's why you're getting the cards the way that they are coming out. These cards don't have to come out. There's over 80 cards in this deck. Maybe 80. I have another one that's bigger than this. But there's so many different cards that could be coming out right now. But this is what's coming out. Exactly what I'm explaining. The channel message is the show your girl some love. Okay. Yeah, he's saying that he didn't feel bad because he knew that you were codependent. You didn't have any reason to put him on a pedestal, and he felt some type of way about that. He felt like you were codependent. You put him on a pedestal because you were codependent and you just needed someone. So he didn't feel bad for the way that he was treating you, which is even worse. Listen, he was just a test. You see the green and the red, and this deck is color coded. This deck is color coded, and it's not just green and red. I'm getting nothing but green and red. And the deck is not just green and red. I'm here to tell you, it's all different. Can you see that? It's all different colors, y'all. But all of the messages that are coming out are green and red. Believe in your wishes, baby. They are soon to come true. So this gift that God has for you is definitely coming in. It was definitely meant for you to run away from whoever this is. Okay. Congratulations to you, and congratulations in your wishes, because they are soon to come true. Okay. So whatever plans that you have, for those of y'all who are no longer in survival mode, and you know that you're building whatever you are building, this is about to take off very beautiful for you. Okay, God has a gift for you, sugar bears, and that is what's up. Okay, and we thank you, God. We thank you, God. All glory to God. Okay, our great spirit. All right, our granddaddy spirit, our papa spirit. Okay, original spirit. All right. Thank you, my Father, our maker. Okay. So Spirit is saying, make sure that you stay away from this person. Although they look at you this way, although they're going to honor you and respect you and all this and this and that, it's pretty much a trick to get you to come back into their lives. But it's their way of trying to be strategic and be perfect and really win this thing over. They feel like they're going to win this thing over, and Spirit is saying that it will end in poverty for you. So you just continue to wait for God. Okay. Otherwise, you know, the things that you desire and you want, that he just told you was coming in for you. He said you still gonna be holding on to what you got, what's new and what you want, what you got coming in. 3 of Wands that you're waiting for, baby. All right. If you fall up under this person's trick, baby, this is you going right back to the. You're going right back to the 5 of Pentacles. You're going right back to the 5 of Pentacles. Then to the 4 of Pentacles. Where everything is scarce. You got to hold on to what you got. You know. Survival mode. Sir, your Spirit said right back to survival mode you go. Okay. Spirit said just, you know. Don't fall for this. Do not fall for this. Do not fall for this person. Okay. There's better for you that's definitely coming in. Yeah, Spirit said keep on working, because whatever you're working for is coming in fast. It's going to come in very fast. Okay. Don't be just heal from wrongdoings. Heal from these wrongdoings that people did, dogged you out, whatever they did for you. Have a lot of discernment and make sure things make sense next time that you choose to fall into love. And I'm getting, this is another gift that is coming, a successful love. Okay. A very successful love. But again, you really have to ignore. Yeah. Look at him coming to you. You really have to ignore this whoever this is who's trying to come in and say, oh, you really changed my life. You made me a man. Oh, I'm so changed now. I was so responsible. Remember who I was? Yeah, I dogged you out, but I put you first now. Yeah, I was a man. I was doing all this and that. But I couldn't grow up. I couldn't fully grow up and be monogamous in the situations and being around who I was around and what I was, you know, and all this stuff this person is going to try to come in and say to you. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no, because you have way better coming in for you. Okay, sugar bears. This one is kind of long, but this was deep. Like, this was deep, and I got the message. I was about to do zodiac signs. But I got the message and I'm like, no, I have to do this. I have to make it do what it do. Okay, so I got Goddess of Grace. Y'all, use grace. Use your power of grace. Don't be bitter. Don't be disturbed. Don't feel no type of way. Make sure that he always regrets losing you because you're so graceful. Okay, you give grace, you give love, even to the flunkies, even to the ones who don't deserve it, but not to the point where they're in your life. Okay, I'm saying you give love to them still by not being bitter or nasty or anything towards them. None of that negative energy. You're giving grace and you're going to grow through this grace. Okay, but you accept your truth. Okay, you accept your truth and you fill your own cup. Okay, let me see what else she talking about, because I did not notice that this is the Queen of Swords, and you also have the Queen of Swords right here. So let me see specifically. This is the Queen of Swords, confirming the Queen of Swords, the Goddess of Grace. So this is a very powerful reading, y'all. The Goddess of Grace. And I have to be graceful too, because the stuff that people pay attention to, okay, I ain't even gonna get into all that. I'm just thankful to be here. Thank you, God. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that at that. The Spirit said don't even put no energy into that, and I'm complying. Goddess of Grace. I changed my mind just that quick. Okay. The Goddess of Grace is a benign ruler whose principal gift is kindness. And that's why he feels like you're so sweet. Rather than dueling out judgment or punishment when one of her people commits a crime or transgresses against another, she encourages her people to gather around the lotus fire. This offender is brought to the fire, and into the fire, and there all members of the community name every good deed and kindness the offender has ever performed since childhood. In this way, the wayward soul is brought home to herself and her community rather than ostracized through retribution or shame. The offender once remembered back to her inherent worth. This is held accountable for her actions and required to make amends, but with the support and kindness of their entire village, who understands this is a faulty action, not a faulty soul. Aww. And it would have came out if it was a faulty soul, because I swear I have that in my deck, y'all. I have specifically when people are born. When people are karmics and born, I literally have a card that says, I'm broken. I was, let me see. I have to stop myself, because I want you to know that if this was a bad soul, it would have said that. It would have said that, because I have that card too. And yes, I did create this deck myself. It's real. Yeah, look, I want you, because you helped me appear to be a man. I'm trying to tell you, but the one on the board says, I'm not a man without you. This is crazy. What is it? It said born. Was it born? Yeah. The Terminator. I was not programmed well. So that's literally someone created just a bad soul to be a bad soul. Okay. Let's see. I was born to hurt people. It's my karma for things that I've done in past lives. Bad karma, karmic. So specifically, if this person had a bad soul, it would have came out. But it didn't. It didn't come out like that. Okay. And this the goddess of grace is confirming that this person does not have a bad soul. And look how much power that is bringing to the situation where you're just, graceful. A woman in total control of herself follows that same example of grace towards herself and others. When her actions have gone astray and caused harm, she reminds herself of the goodness in her own depths, allowing herself to drink from the chalice of human kindness. But she is also willing to take action, cutting away the shame and sting of her own transgressions with the sword of accountability. She makes amends and resolves to do better. Having practiced this compassion towards herself, she is able to extend this grace to others, offering both chalice and sword when she has suffered an injustice by another. Alright? So yeah, give this person grace. Keep being that loving person. Also, Spirit is wanting you to know that everything that you need, it's very important that you let it come to you. Okay? So whatever you're working towards, don't fight. Don't go out searching. Don't fret. You don't need anyone or anything. You are divine. Okay? And everything that you need, like Spider Woman, everything you need will come to you as if it's almost getting stuck in your web, okay? Everything will come to you and stick and be solid as if it's getting stuck in your web, okay? And it's for you. It's yours, okay? And so that blessing is coming forth, and it's really going to stick, sugar bears. Okay, I really, really hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll catch you on the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Peace.